Hello, everyone. Today we're diving deep into a topic that fundamentally shapes our lives, relationships, and success: emotional intelligence. Over the next 20 minutes, I'll walk you through what emotional intelligence really means, why it matters, and most importantly, how you can develop it through practical, proven strategies. Let's begin with a story. Imagine two leaders facing the same challenge. Their teams are missing deadlines, and morale is low. The first leader reacts with frustration, calling a meeting to demand better performance and establishing stricter rules. The second leader notices their own initial frustration but pauses. They schedule individual conversations with team members, discover underlying issues with resources and communication, and work collaboratively on solutions. Same situation, completely different approaches and outcomes. This is emotional intelligence in action. So what exactly is emotional intelligence? At its core, it's our ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions, while simultaneously being able to understand and influence the emotions of others. But it's more than just being nice or controlling your temper. It's about developing a sophisticated understanding of the emotional landscape within yourself and in your interactions with others. Before we dive into the components of emotional intelligence, let's address why it matters so much in today's world. Research has consistently shown that emotional intelligence is a stronger predictor of success than IQ in many areas of life. In the workplace, emotionally intelligent leaders create more productive teams, retain talent better, and navigate change more effectively. In personal relationships, people with high emotional intelligence tend to have stronger, more satisfying connections. Even in terms of personal well-being, those who score high in emotional intelligence typically report better mental health and greater life satisfaction. Now, let's explore the 5 key components of emotional intelligence in detail, starting with self-awareness, the cornerstone of all emotional intelligence. Self-awareness is like having a sophisticated internal GPS for your emotions. It's not just knowing when you're happy, sad, or angry. It's understanding the subtle variations of your emotional state, recognizing your triggers, and understanding how your emotions influence your thoughts and behaviors. Let me give you a personal example. Early in my career, I used to get unusually tense before team meetings. Initially, I labeled it simply as nervousness. But through developing self-awareness, I realized it wasn't just general nervousness. It was specifically triggered by a fear of being questioned about project details. This deeper understanding allowed me to prepare more thoroughly, which naturally reduced the tension. Here's a comprehensive exercise to build self-awareness. Create what I call an emotional map. For 1 week, track 4 things. 1. The emotion you're feeling. 2. The situation that triggered it. 3. Your physical responses, tension, heart rate, etc. 4. Your automatic thoughts. This mapping process reveals patterns you might never have noticed before. Moving on to our second component, self-regulation. Think of self-regulation as having an emotional thermostat. Just as a thermostat helps maintain a comfortable temperature, self-regulation helps maintain emotional balance. It's not about suppressing emotions. It's about managing them intelligently. Self-regulation becomes particularly crucial in high-stakes situations. Let's say you receive harsh criticism in front of colleagues. Your immediate emotional response might be anger or embarrassment. Self-regulation allows you to 1. Recognize the emotional surge. 2. Create a mental pause. 3. Choose a response aligned with your values and goals. 4. Act deliberately rather than reactively. Here's a powerful technique for building self-regulation: the STOP method. S. Stop what you're doing. T. Take a step back. O. Observe your thoughts and emotions. P. Proceed mindfully. The third component is motivation, and this goes far deeper than most people realize. When we talk about motivation in emotional intelligence, we're not just talking about the drive to achieve goals. We're talking about resilience, optimism, and the ability to delay gratification for longer-term success. Emotionally intelligent motivation has several unique characteristics. It's intrinsic rather than extrinsic. It persists despite setbacks. It's aligned with personal values. It involves continuous learning and growth. It's connected to a larger purpose. Let me share a framework for developing stronger internal motivation. I call it the 3 Ps. Purpose. Identify what truly matters to you beyond external rewards. Progress. Create measurable ways to track your growth. Persistence. Develop specific strategies for overcoming obstacles. Now, let's explore empathy, which might be the most transformative component of emotional intelligence. Empathy isn't just about being nice or sympathetic. It's about developing a genuine understanding of others' perspectives, emotions, and needs, even when they differ dramatically from your own. There are actually 3 types of empathy. 1. Cognitive empathy. Understanding how others think and what they might be feeling. 2. Emotional empathy. Actually feeling what others feel. 3. Compassionate empathy. Understanding, feeling, and being moved to help or support. Here's a practical exercise to develop empathy. Practice perspective taking in everyday situations. When you encounter someone behaving in a way you don't understand, maybe a frustrated customer or an angry colleague, pause and ask yourself, what might their day have been like before this moment? What pressures or concerns might they be dealing with? What needs of theirs aren't being met? The final component is social skills, which is where all the other elements come together. Strong social skills in the context of emotional intelligence mean being able to build and maintain meaningful relationships, navigate difficult conversations successfully, resolve conflicts effectively, lead and influence others positively, create environments where others can thrive. I want to share a comprehensive framework for developing better social skills that I call the CLEAR method. Connect. Focus on building genuine rapport. Listen. Practice active and empathetic listening. Engage. Show genuine interest in others' perspectives. Adapt. Adjust your communication style to others' needs. Respond. Provide thoughtful, constructive feedback. Now, here's something crucial to remember. Emotional intelligence isn't fixed. Unlike IQ, which remains relatively stable throughout life, your EQ can significantly improve with conscious effort and practice. Let me share 5 advanced exercises you can start implementing today. 1. The emotion vocabulary exercise. Expand your emotional vocabulary beyond basic terms like good or bad. Instead of saying you feel bad, identify if you're feeling disappointed, frustrated, overwhelmed, or something else. This precision helps you understand and manage your emotions better. 2. The trigger journal. Keep a detailed log of situations that provoke strong emotional reactions. Record what happened, your response, and alternative ways you could have handled it. This builds both self-awareness and self-regulation. 3. The empathy challenge. Each day, choose one person you interact with and make a conscious effort to understand their perspective fully before forming any judgments or responses. 4. The response delay practice. In non-urgent situations, make it a habit to wait 24 hours before responding to emotionally charged emails or messages. This builds emotional regulation and helps you respond rather than react. 5. The social skills stretch. Each week, deliberately put yourself in one situation that stretches your social comfort zone, whether it's speaking up in a meeting or initiating a difficult conversation. Remember, developing emotional intelligence is like building any other skill. It requires patience, practice, and persistence. You might not see dramatic changes overnight, but small, consistent efforts lead to significant improvements over time. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with one final thought. Emotional intelligence isn't just about personal success. It's about creating better relationships, stronger communities, and more positive environments wherever we go. Start with awareness, be patient with yourself, and celebrate small victories along the way. In our next video, we'll explore specific applications of emotional intelligence in different contexts, from workplace leadership to personal relationships. But for now, I encourage you to start with just one practice from today's discussion. Choose what resonates most with you and commit to it for the next week. Thank you for investing this time in your emotional intelligence development. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights on personal growth and emotional intelligence. Until next time, stay curious about your emotional world and keep growing.